bonus episode.
Oh, I take it you're recording now.
Yeah, man.
Okay, cool.
Recording. Yeah,
Cool.
didn't just do that for fun. Do you think I
Nice.
am?
Welcome back, I guess.
Um, yeah, we're still in the spooky season, and on today's episode, we will be looking at the new and upcoming horror films for the next year. We'll be playing Rotten Round. We'll be playing Annie or Anime. We'll be playing a new game that I've developed. It's not even a game, really. It's more like just a discussion point called Breaking Down the Breakdown. We'll be also playing Rank My Hero and, of course, Bus's Brain Box. And then finishing off with us recommending a horror film that we'd recommend people go and watch that they may have not heard of. So, yeah. We're in the depths of October. So it's still
Yeah.
spookifying, so we try and keep a lot of the scares in. Oh, by the way, I'm Jake. I keep forgetting to introduce myself, even though you by this point should know.
I'm Alex.
Alex over there. And we like to every week sit down and talk about films and stuff. And obviously, we're sort of caught in October right now, so we've kind of got a sort of genre that we're focusing on. But we also like to talk about games and sort of some news and reviews and Mountain Dews. Not sponsored by Mountain Dews. So let us begin with just a quick look at some of the new and upcoming horror films that are coming out. I think it's crazy. You look at this list, and a lot of them are sort of relatively new. Like there's a lot of September releases on here. Some I didn't even know. Like Apartment 7A. Have you heard of this one?
No.
It's a Rosemary's Baby prequel.
Oh, that does not need any sequels or any prequels.
Yeah, it's going straight to Paramount Plus. I don't think it's getting any cinema release at all.
Why make it?
And yeah, I don't really know anything about. I haven't seen the trailer or anything, but it says it's produced by John Krasinski and Michael Bay, but I don't think that's. I don't know. You can't go by it that. Let's have a look. The director Erica James. Let's have a little.
I didn't like Rosemary's Baby. Maybe it's due a rewatch, but I don't know. I didn't like it
That's
that
not
much.
the director because that's someone. Okay, it's just come up with the Dean of Wharton School of the University of Pennsylvania, which I don't think is a film director. So we'll move on. We got these are all September. Asriel, that's a new. I don't know if that's got a UK release yet. That's Samara Weaving. I don't know anything about that because this is amazing podcasting. We don't know anything. A lot of like straight to streaming stuff I see on here. Lots of horror films are going straight to the old streamers.
Oh no!
Including Salem's Lot, which is the new remake of the Stephen King.
Oh, I've wanted to watch the original. I've been tempted to buy it.
Yeah, it was a TV movie. I think. I don't think I've. No, I haven't seen it.
It's a TV movie.
Yeah, TV. I haven't seen it. I think it's.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a TV movie. This one's directed by Gary Doberman, who wrote a lot of the. I think he wrote all of the Annabelle films, and he directed the last one, which was Annabelle Comes Home, which I thought was actually quite fun.
Yeah.
Very different tonally to the others. Didn't want to necessarily scare you. Just wanted to sort of like, I don't know, entertain you. But who knows? I don't know if that's going to be any good. What else we got here? Lots of Shudder releases. We got Terrifier 3 obviously coming out in October. Smile 2. I think by the time this podcast comes out, I think that would have released. Have you seen Smile, first one?
Yeah. Smile one's good.
I thought it was very average. I wasn't particularly impressed, but hopefully the second one sort of.
I mean, it's going to be like more of the same, and it's not going to be amazing.
By the trailers, it seems like it's kind of going a bit more for it, like kind of intensifying it a bit. Obviously, it's like about a pop star and things, so it's got a slightly unique. Whereas the last one was just like some random, person.
Yeah. How do celebrities handle the pressure? Are you sure it's just the pressure of being a film star or movie star or singer? They might be just seeing people smile at them all the time.
Maybe just sick of people, aren't we
all? That's gonna be the message. That's gonna be that they're sick of people smiling at them and asking for autographs and stuff.
Fame sort of story. Your Monster. I think this is a rom-com horror with Melissa Barrera from from Scream. Too many franchises that sound the same. What else we got? What else we got? What else we got? Oh, can't miss this one. Bambi: The Reckoning.
What?
Yeah, this is one of those.
Is it like a Winnie the Pooh?
Yes, it is. I
Oh
think it's
my
the
God.
same people as well. I'm almost certain it is.
I haven't even seen Winnie Pooh. It looks great though. The Winnie the Pooh ones. Like, like what's it called? Like Honey Revenge or something.
Yeah,
Eat more
blood
honey.
and honey in it.
Blood
Blood
honey.
and honey. Yeah, this is their latest offering, which yeah, I mean it's Bambi.
Have you seen those films? The
No.
Winnie the Pooh ones. They could be the fun watch with
Yeah.
your mates with some drinks.
Yeah. We got Heretic, which I saw a trailer for the other day.
Oh.
Heard this one,
Was
Hugh
it-
Grant.
Was it good? Was it good?
It
Good trailer?
looks okay. It's an A24 horror with Hugh Grant, and that's kind
Hugh
of all you
Grant in
need
a
to-
horror movie. I don't see it.
So it's
Old
just
Hugh Grant
it's
as
about
Don't see it.
these. Well, it says here two Mormon missionaries knock on the door of Mr. Reed with the intent to convert him to their faith, but soon find themselves caught
That's
in a
the most
fraught
scary
game
thing
of
ever.
cat and mouse. It's very like worryingly, it reminds me of that premise reminds me of was that Keanu Reeves film?
Knock knock.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, classic.
Then we got Night Bitch, which is the new Amy Adams film,
Oh.
which I've heard pretty good things about. Again, I don't really know what it's about, but I've heard it was a film festival, isn't it? Where the premise is based, it says it's based on a novel. Follows a woman who puts her career on hold to be a stay-at-home mum, but her domestic lifestyle soon takes a horrifying turn. Doesn't give much away, but who knows?
Be
really?
careful around kitchen appliances.
Is that the message of the
Yeah,
thing?
something's gonna happen. She's gonna put her hand in a blender because she wasn't told as a
Now-
kid not to do that.
This next film premise sounds awful, and I remember hearing about it. It's called Y2K. I don't know if that's the right pronunciation, but it's literally just Y2K in one word.
Y2K.
And it's about the. It's
Year
basically like a
2000.
what if the. You remember the computer virus that happened in?
Yeah.
It's what if that was like, I guess. A
That's
threat.
literally what I was thinking that premise would be about.
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
What if the computer? What if the
I-
computers had malfunctioned even more
Yeah, it just says like
and taken over?
it would cause a ton of computer errors across the globe that led to some people answering a computer-induced apocalypse. And I guess this is that film, so I don't know.
Oh, the apocalypse.
Then of course we've got Nosferatu, which everyone's very excited for,
Yeah.
coming in Christmas Day. Christmas Day. Who's going to the cinema Christmas Day?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah. I don't know.
Then this
Me.
one I'm excited for as we move into 2025. Wolfman. Obviously a new Wolfman film, new werewolf remake, reimagining by Lee Wanao, who did Invisible Man and Upgrade. Hopefully this is really good. Apparently it's very classic horror. He said he's going really sort of traditional in a way, but changing up, enough to make it stand out. So then we've got Presence. Have you heard of this one? This is by Steven Soderbergh. It's from the perspective of the entity that haunts this family.
Ooh,
So it's shot from you know,
that's weird. That doesn't seem like there's that much you could do. I mean, it's interesting to be fair.
Yeah, it's interesting. It just says, Presence follows a family, moves into a suburban house and becomes convinced there's a presence among them. It premiered at Sundance, got really rave reviews, and
Ah.
apparently people walked out because it was so intense. And yet that
Oh.
sounds like a nice calm film, but I don't know.
That's good. That's good. That's what we want to hear from
Hell yeah.
horror people walking out.
Osgood Perkins' next film, which is insane because obviously he just released Longlegs, but his next film's coming out in February.
Oh, is it something Monkey Man
It's
or
called The
something?
Monkey, yeah.
The Monkey.
I remember watching. I think it was Longlegs. It was horror around that time, and literally the trailer is just the symbol monkey just clapping,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
it. And I was like, that's not a trailer. That's not. You can't do that. Elijah Wood's in it. I did not know that. And it's based on the Stephen King short story.
Ah.
Centers on twin brothers who find a vintage toy monkey in their father's attic and leads to deaths. So there we go. Who knows? That sounds like quite a short film, which might be refreshing.
Bring back the 70-minute.
I don't think anyone's gonna do that.
I'm gonna do that.
Oh, you're personally gonna do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Then we've got the next film from Ryan Coogler, which obviously everyone's gonna be very excited for, myself included. This is a vampire film called Sinners.
Sinners.
Sinners with Michael B. Jordan in. I assume you're a fan of Ryan Coogler's Us, Get Out,
Oh.
and Nope.
What? I thought it was Jordan Peele.
Oh yeah,
What
I got my wires crossed.
Yeah, I was like
Ryan Coogler.
Like who the hell is Ryan Coogler? I thought you were making a joke.
No,
Who is Ryan Coogler?
I should. Can I try and save it now with a joke?
You if you want.
No, I can't. It's too much. We'll edit that bit out. Ryan Coogler, sorry, the director of
Steve Coogan's long lost brother.
What is Coogler? And he's black, so well, he could be long. He could be long lost brother.
Do you know what he's done, Ryan Coogler?
Yeah, he's done Black Panther.
He's done Us, Nope, and
No, I was just saying. I was
one.
saying nope. We haven't done that. Oh, no, is it Us? No, it's not Us. Get Out. Get Out, Alex. It's get.
Even I know more than Jake when it comes to directors. Apparently,
That's really sad, actually.
Yeah.
I got that so wrong. I might just edit that out. Honestly,
that's cheating. That's cheating.
Ryan Coogler
Having
directed
editing power.
Black Panther. So there we go. And then 28 years later.
Oh
in
wait, is that
2025.
coming out? When's that coming out?
June 20th, 2025.
Might actually have to
Um,
go to the cinema. Get over my fears and
It's-
go to the cinema.
I love that
Good.
the recent posting of that iPhone thing because it's quite funny because people are like, oh yeah, it's the iPhone and about 50 million pounds worth of equipment attached onto it.
Oh no, yeah.
It's got like a massive
Yeah,
rig.
yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
where's the iPhone gone? I'm a bit I don't know. I'm not sure about this one, but hopefully
It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
I think it'll be fine at least.
I think.
Ralph Fiennes in it. So there you go.
I mean, I can't, isn't he in the old ones? Oh, that's Christopher Eccleston, isn't it? Easy to mix them up.
Oh yeah, he's in.
Bring him back. He can't be doing much. But
Do you know what the virus is called? This would be a good quiz. I didn't even know it had a name, and I've just seen on the
is it
premise now.
B12?
No, it's not B12. Sadly,
Is it coronavirus?
it's a
12?
terrible name. I didn't even know it's what it's called.
Okay.
I mean,
is it virus X920?
think about what it does to people.
Zombie virus.
No, it's called the rage virus.
Oh yeah.
Did not
of
realize.
course. Rage virus.
Yeah, so I mean, if it's 28 years late, is that 20 years later after the apocalypse? I
28
assume,
yeah.
or is it 20 years later after Cillian Murphy wakes up? Because those two things might be a bit different. Not by a lot, mind, because he's in a
Well,
coma, isn't he, or whatever. He's in hospital.
Well, yeah, but it's like a coma. He's only in a coma for like a few months, so it's
Mm.
basically the same thing. Isn't it?
Yeah, I
When it
guess.
gets to years, when it gets to a million years, Jake, a day don't count.
So is Cillian Murphy going to be old in it? I mean, he's going to be
Yeah.
older, obviously.
well,
than-
yeah, it's not like one day later, it's Cillian Murphy's just like 50 years older.
But it's got a good. It's like Aaron Taylor Johnson, Jodie Comer, and Ralph Fiennes. So it's got a pretty good cast.
Yeah.
And then a few days later, you've got Megan 2.0.
Is it 28 days later? What Megan 2?
Megan 2, yeah.
I didn't even see the first, but I didn't hear good things about it.
It's very, very fine. It's average. I think it's 12. I swear it was a 12, but it could be a 15.
I thought it was a 15.
It-
Seems like a 15.
It was a
sort of
15.
thing.
It didn't deserve it. Wait, what?
What? What's going
Okay,
on?
I didn't know about this. I'm reading stuff for the first time now. In August, I know we skipped ahead a bit. There is a new Insidious film coming out,
Next August.
and it's called Thread, an Insidious Tale.
Wait, wasn't
Terrible name.
Oh yeah, wasn't that? Yeah, that's really bad. Wasn't there the Red Door? I don't think I ever saw
The
that.
Red Door was last year,
Last year, I never saw that.
which was Patrick Wilson directing. It wasn't very good. It was probably slightly better than The Last Key, which was the fourth one, but not by a lot. This is a brand new one by a new team. It looks like this is a spin-off.
Yeah.
Okay, I've just read I've got to tell you the premise now because this
Is it
could
great?
be amazing. So it's about a wife and husband, played by Mandy Moore and I can't pronounce his name, Kumail Nanjiani. I probably really pronounce. I do know the actor. Who try to use a spell in order to travel back in time and prevent the death of their young daughter.
I do that every night.
Now, I've watched all the Insidious films, and I don't think there ain't no shit in time travel in them. But who knows? Who knows? And then the following, actually not following week, it's going head to head nearly with the Conjuring 4 Last Rites.
Was 3 any good? I can't
No.
remember.
3 wasn't good.
What happened in that?
It was like the premise of 3 was like it was like a courtroom thing where like a guy claimed the devil made him kill people or something.
Oh yeah.
I don't really know anything other than that because I
Maybe.
can't remember that film.
Oh
at
yeah,
all.
the devil made me do it, wasn't it called?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was bad.
Apparently this is the last one, so.
Until they bring out Conjuring a Thread Tail or whatever. Go back in time.
That sounds more interesting, honestly.
Yeah.
Time travel. And then we've got Saw 11 in September. And also in September we've got The Bride, which is that new Frankenstein's wife, Bride of Frankenstein remake.
Boo.
With
I've never seen it, but
Christian Bale, Jesse Buckley, directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal. That should be great. Oh God, I'm
directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on? I love like the Gyllenhaal people, the Gyllenhaal brother and sister, Jake Gyllenhaal and Maggie. But like, what the hell? I didn't know she was going into directing.
I think she's done a film before.
I think so, yeah, but I didn't think it was like a main thing. Now she.
I did, yeah. It took me ages to realize that Jake Gyllenhaal and her are like related,
even though they had the same name. It's like, oh, why?
Yeah, very niche same names as well. I'm trying to see if she's done. Oh yeah, she did The Lost Daughter, which was out in 2021. And then we just do one or two more. We got The Black Phone 2 in October. I think it's the same team returning for that one, with Ethan Hawke. I don't know how that's. I don't know if it's going to be a direct sequel or it's just going to be like, he's back and he's doing it again or whatever.
I didn't see the first. Didn't think it would be something that would warrant a second film.
No, not really.
Just money.
Yeah, pretty much. And then also in November we got Blade, which still doesn't have a director. There is no chance that film's coming out in November of next year. It doesn't even have like.
Does it have a script?
No. It's been in development hell for about 5 years.
No way then.
But what will be coming out, no doubt, is Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Oh yeah.
Which is meant to come out, and also, again, these are things. Oh my God, I'm still going. If we want to go really into the future, in 2026, we have Soulmate.
Nice.
Which is a Megan spin-off.
Oh.
And the 8 is an 8 in Soulmate. Just like Megan has the...
A 3?
Yeah. And we just leave. I think we'll leave it there, and then we got
Soulmate.
New Exorcist film by Mike Flanagan, and then we actually have Jordan Peele's film. So sorry for the mistake earlier.
What is that?
We don't know anything about it. Oh. But it's out in 2026. There we go. That was fun. That was lots of horror films, and most of them I think I said were sequels. But honestly, time traveling Insidious film sounds. Hopefully, it's going to be as good as it sounds. Although I don't think it will be.
Horror.
So I've done a lot of talking. Would you like to go to Anna Yay or Anna?
Oh yeah, sure. Anna Yay or Anna Nay. Time for some games. Where in this one, I have animated titles which are real. I swear they are real, and they've been validated. They are like they could be like series, TV series, films. I don't really know, but they are film titles. And I've come up with my own, and Jake has to decipher which ones are real and which are fake. Last time he was Anna Nay because he lost, because he got 2 out of 3 correct. Because they're quite hard, but let's see how well you do, and let me know how you do in the comments, if you care about this. Right, are you ready, Jake, to hear your first couple of anime titles?
Is he spooky?
I didn't take this into consideration. But to be fair, I can't control
The weather.
anime titles that already exist
True.
because they might not just be like Japanese don't do horror. They do J horror, but anime horror.
Yeah. Let's just go for it then, I guess.
So the first one, Skylar doesn't know how to use her power, but it works on me. Or I left my A rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths.
Can you repeat it, please?
Skylar doesn't know how to use her power, but it works on me. Or I left my A rank party to help my former students reach the dungeon depths. Which one is real?
What's throwing me off, but I don't know if you're this clever, is the A rank thing. That's what I'm like. That doesn't sound like, I don't know even entirely know what that means. But I'm like, well, do you know what it means? And if you put it down to try and confuse me.
Who knows? Who knows?
I mean, I'm just gonna go with. I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna go with that because
that is correct.
Okay,
that is
good.
the real
A-rank.
one. Somehow, I mean, it's a weird title.
Yeah.
So we have the healer who was banished from his party is in fact the strongest, and we have
No chance.
jump.
It's gotta be jump.
It is not jump.
God damn it!
It is not jump. It is the healer who was banished from his party is in fact the strongest.
That's terrible. Sorry for whoever made that, but shit title. Jump.
Jump
Force.
Jump is just a better title. Just name it Jump.
It's like Jump Force, the game. Ever heard
Jump
about
Force.
that? It was like
I
where they
have.
tried to put anime characters together in a fighting game,
Really.
and somehow no one cared.
You just got to put the good ones in. Okay, number 3. I have a crush at work. The second one, no one has a crush at work.
You bitch. It's gotta be first one.
Yeah.
It's gotta be. It's always first person.
I have a crush at
I
work.
mean.
Always first person.
A lot of the time
What
it's
do
like
you mean?
I robbed a bank and got away with it. This is my story.
So, next one. Final of the round. We've got betrayed by the hero. I formed a MILF party with his mum. Well, the second one is MILF Universe. How this MILF became my wife.
Oh come on. Like I was like there's no way MILF would be in it, but then you said it. If anything, it's twice in the second one, right?
Yeah.
It's gotta be that one. That's
What-
utterly
what?
ridiculous. The second one.
The MILF Universe.
It's gotta be.
It's not.
God damn
The
it!
first one, betrayed by the hero. I formed a MILF party with his mum. Is a real thing.
You're very
maybe,
good at this.
Maybe stay away from it.
Yeah.
Oh, it depends.
It depends what. Yeah, but not
Depends what
not
you're
judging.
into. Do you want more?
I think that's all right.
That's-
I'm
That's good.
content
That
with.
was a nice fall.
I think you do a very
um,
good job.
I think that was neither Anna Yay or Anna Nay. I think you
Down the
got
middle,
2
was it?
too. I think.
So what's that?
Um,
Anna May.
Anna May. You are Anna May.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe Anna maybe.
Anna maybe.
Anna maybe.
Rightio. Well, I'm gonna now quiz you. We're gonna play
Yes.
Rotten Round. So
Woo!
Rotten Round, if you didn't realise, is yet another game because we like to play games here, where I basically have pulled up a franchise on Rotten Tomatoes, and I'll be quizzing Alex on what he thinks is the best reviewed and lowest reviewed and everything else in between. I will be asking for answers based on the critic scores. Keeping in the spooky feels, we'll be looking today, and we've mentioned it a couple of times already, at the Conjuring universe. So this is a series of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 films within the Conjuring universe that spans from 2013 to last year, 2023. So I assume you've seen most of these?
So what films?
The
again?
Conjuring films?
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
I should
yeah.
go through them.
Conjuring, yeah.
We got The Conjuring.
Before you start,
Yes, sorry.
can I have a smint?
Yeah, sure, you can have a smint.
Cheers.
And just to be clear for audio listeners, there are smints in front of him. It's not like there were no smints, and he's just like, I want a smint. And if I didn't have any, I'd be like, well, I don't know what I can do about that.
No, that's too many smints.
Don't take all. That's a new tub of Smints, that is. God damn it! I've switched from polos to Smints.
Conjuring. We love Smints here.
Conjuring 1, just the Conjuring. Annabelle. Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation. The Nun. The Curse of La Llorona. Annabelle Comes Home. The Conjuring The Devil Made Me Do It. And The Nun 2. You looked at me then when I said the Curse of La Llorona.
That's a Conjuring.
The 2019 English language one is. There is another La Llorona film which was around the same time, which was a
I didn't know.
Spanish film, I think, which isn't. That is not.
Wait, they did two things at the same time.
There was another film released around this time. I don't know what it was called. I don't know if it was called. I think it's just called La Llorona, maybe. Let me quickly Google. Yeah, that's what. And also the ties into the Conjuring universe are rubbish. There was one in the same year called La Llorona. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for and that was a Spanish film. So yeah, I assume you've seen most of those.
Yeah.
What is the highest rated of the franchise?
Of the Conjuring universe, I would say the second one. Number 2.
Okay.
I would say, off the top of my head.
Would you like to put a score on that? I mean, you're wrong.
I'm wrong.
I should have said that before I said it.
I'd say 80.
It is bang on 80.
Is it?
Yep. So with that information,
wait,
what do you think number 1 is?
Keep reading them out again.
Conjuring, Annabelle, Conjuring 2, Annabelle Creation, The Nun, The Curse of La Llorona, Annabelle Comes Home, The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, and The Nun 2.
It has to be then. Because I don't think it's going to be The Conjuring. Because I think Conjuring 2 is better. And I think that's like just a general thing.
Okay.
I would say it's Annabelle. The original, the first one. Or Annabelle Creation is good though. But I think the first Annabelle.
Yeah?
Yeah.
No.
It's a creation.
No.
It's not. What the hell is it?
It is, I would say, not a known fact, but I'd say if you were to survey most people, they would say The Conjuring is the best. And according to Rotten Tomatoes, that is the case. It has a 86 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I did rule that out, but number 2's better. Scarier.
I prefer number 2, but I think 1 is good. What is the lowest? What is the lowest rated? So to remind you, you have what you have left is Annabelle, Annabelle Creation, The Nun, The Curse of La Llorona, Annabelle Comes Home, The Conjuring 3, and The Nun 2. What is the lowest rated?
Llorona. I said Llorona.
Llorona. Is that your answer? Is it?
It's between Llorona and The Nun 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna go. Well, could be The Nun, just The Nun.
Could be.
Because that's really bad. I'll go with The Nun.
You are correct, yes.
Oh!
I was wondering then you get it wrong because you were like, oh, is it The Nun or Nun 2? Oh, The Nun. The Nun's pretty bad. The Nun. Would you like to guess? Had a guess on the Rotten Tomatoes score?
What was the highest? What was Conjuring?
86, and then 80 was Conjuring 2.
It's gotta be like 8%. No, I'd say 13%.
24.
Oh, not bad.
24%.
Not
What about
bad,
Nun
bad.
2? Do you think that? How do you think that fared? It's sequel.
30.
52.
Oh, double. Almost. That's good job.
What about The Conjuring 3?
In between 30.
55.
Oh my
That
god,
one.
I'm crap at this.
You can redeem yourself now with the Annabelle franchise because you haven't got any of these, so you can guess away. What do you think is the lowest first of the Annabelle franchise? So Annabelle 1, Annabelle Creation, and then Annabelle Comes Home.
What's the lowest? Comes home.
No.
Annabelle.
Yes. With what Rotten Tomatoes score?
Like 62?
Oh, you're so bad. 28%.
What? That's so bad. That is a 70% film.
Really? No.
I haven't seen it for a long time, but it's good. It's good.
Oh,
It's not 28. You've got to admit, it's not
Okay, maybe
28.
not 28.
Don't say it's a 29.
I mean, the audience score is 35, and that's a bit better.
Annabelle's. I thought that was a good film. Damn. Maybe I have to reevaluate my life.
Annabelle Creation.
That's a good one.
See, I think
That's a good one.
This is so much better than Annabelle 1.
Oh, yeah.
By like.
Definitely.
So what
So
score
I'm
would
going
you
to say that's a 70.
bang on the money, mate? You
I'm actually good at this game.
actually got one. Annabelle Creation has a 70%. And what about Annabelle Comes Home, which is, I think, the black sheep of the...
I'd say the 55, 56. Let's go 56.
Got a 64. 64.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
If you were to predict what Conjuring 4 would have next year, what would you give it?
What did 3 have?
50. 50. I've just closed it and I've just
54?
just spilled my tea as well.
I would say 62.
I got to pull it up now because you stupid.
I think 4 would have 60, 62.
Conjuring. Devil made me.
Because,
do it.
you know, you got to be better than
55.
Yeah, you got to be better than the third one. Because what are you doing otherwise?
I think it'll get lower.
Yeah, because it's the fourth one in the series, but it's got to be better to keep the franchise going.
Okay, so next on my little... That was Rotten Round. Well done.
I know,
mean, you didn't do very well at all, but...
I got 2 bang on the money. Not even close. I got 2 bang on the money. The others were far away, but I got 2 bang on the money.
Does that balance it out, does it?
That means you should give me money. So I got bang on the money. Got bang money.
Well, it's... What are you on about? It's it's now time for Rank My Hero, so please introduce.
Oh my god. So this is Rank My Hero, where basically anything goes. No, this is where I give Jake characters, gaming characters, any kind of characters, and I will specify before the round begins which kind of characters they are.
Fabulous.
And pointless.
Fabulous.
Nice.
Should we play Pointless as well? That'd be good.
Oh, that's a tough game though. But I have to give Jake the characters, but he has to rank them 1 to 5, with his being his favorite first and his least favorite in 5th. But he doesn't know what characters are coming up.
So it is definitely my favorite, yeah.
Yeah, we're going with favorite. So we're going to and he doesn't know which ones are coming up, so he has to preserve those spaces. He's spilt some tea or whatever on his laptop, and
I'm just tidying up my tea.
He's trying to. He's like, oh my god, I have to buy a new laptop now because it won't shut up, and it's just extracting that tea away with the fans. Anyway, back to Rank My Hero. So, this is your first round. It is a gaming round, once again.
Cool.
The first one, you have Tifa.
Damn.
She fine.
I'm more of an Aerith, like, I don't know.
Ooh, he's an Aerith kind of guy.
I haven't played Rebirth, though, so I can't say for certain.
He hasn't seen those costumes.
I'm going to plonk... No, wow. How do you know I haven't? I'm going to plonk Tifa at a safe number 3.
Ooh, he thinks that's safe. He thinks number 3 is safe.
Who knows what I'm ranking her really on, you know?
But when Kirby comes along...
Oh, piss.
What you
Number 5, easily.
Number 5. Easily?
I'm not a Kirby guy, you know?
He's an easy 5.
I don't think I've ever played a Kirby game.
Well, where are you putting Rosalina? Rosalina.
She's my babe, you know. Number 4.
What? He always goes Rosalina.
In Mario Kart.
In Mario Kart.
Yeah.
I lost my train of thought.
You.
So I was stunned that you put number 4.
Yeah. Well, Tifa's much like as a character. Like, come on, like.
So
Rosalina's just like, oh, look at my star friend.
I mean, I think I know. Yeah. So where are you gonna put Chain Chomp? You have 1 or 2.
No.
1 or 2.
Why have you done this?
And this is very official. 1 or 2.
What do you mean very official? What's it even mean? I'm so sorry, Rosalina. Can't believe I'm putting Chain Chomp above you, and also
2 places above you, and Tifa as well. All the women.
Oh, you're gonna run out of Mario characters at some point.
Nope.
I'm gonna put. It's not even a character. It's just a thing. It's an item. Talk about objectifying women, Alex.
What?
I'm gonna put. I guess number 2 because I can't, in fair conscience, put number 1.
Well, yeah.
Chain Chomp.
What with you?
Unless this is somehow worse, but I don't think it will be.
This is Arthur Morgan, so I think you're happy.
Nice. I'll take that. I'll take the losses elsewhere for Arthur Morgan. Still the best written and acted character of all time. So there you go.
On to the next round of Rank My Hero, and this time it is TV series characters, and to be specific, Doctor Who characters. Jake likes a little Doctor Who, bringing it into the podcast.
Hell yeah. I've been trying to keep it away.
So, why we do that? But you know,
we should have a Doctor Who episode.
Yeah, sure.
Like
Bring it on. Bring the questions on. So you have the 5th Doctor.
Oh, this is hard because I have no idea who you're. The fact you've started with the 5th Doctor is. I thought you were gonna stay with modern.
Hey.
But now you've just opened the floodgates.
Hey, the floodgates are open. He loves it.
So I think a lot of.
I don't
want to just ramble on, but a lot of people. I think time has been very kind to a lot of the Doctors, and I think the 5th Doctor as well.
No pun intended.
Oh no, but because he came after Tom Baker. A lot of people, I don't know, didn't like him because he had such, I guess, big shoes to fill.
Wait, this is Tom Baker, isn't it? This is the scarf dude, isn't it?
No, this is Peter Davison.
Oops. My bad.
So it goes to show how much the Quizmaster knows. And also kind of validates my point.
I just number them because I know there's 14.
Okay.
But I do know Tom
Even
Baker
that's debatable.
exists. Yeah.
So I'm going to... my point was that I think people, and myself included, grew to like him more and more. I think as you I'm still not certain though who you're gonna put. I'm gonna also I think I'm gonna put him right in the middle. I'm gonna put him in
Number 3.
I think the next one will be interesting, whatever you say.
We've got Jackie Tyler.
Okay, I'm gonna very confidently put her at number 5.
Oh, number 5.
Sorry,
okay.
Jackie.
We've got the 2nd Doctor.
Okay. Okay, this is tough because I'm gonna put him at number 2.
Number 2.
Like he is the 2nd Doctor. Yeah, Patrick Troughton's a great Doctor. He's the Matt Smith of that era, and I think people would love him because he's so fun.
We have Captain Jack Harkness.
Right, big decision here, and I can't, in good conscience and with confidence, put him at number 1. I just can't.
You can't put him at number 1.
I can't. I mean, there's no way. So I've got to put him at number 4.
Okay.
Now this is going to be interesting because
so your number 1 spot, and this is official from a Doctor Who lover.
No, he's going to put I don't know, Jade from the End of the World or something.
2nd Doctor is number 2.
Yep.
5th Doctor number 3.
Yep.
Number 4 is Captain Jack Harkness.
Yep.
Oof, he's a great character.
Yep.
Jackie Tyler number 5. You know, but you've got
Screw
that
myself.
good old Jake Simmons. Number 1.
Hey, you know,
from Age of the Cybermen in that parallel universe.
Great name, you know. What can I say?
Jake
There's not many
Simmons.
Jakes about, you know. We need more of them. Yeah, that wasn't good, was it? That could have been better. Where's Jake Simmons' Big Finish spin-off?
Oh yeah,
It's not there.
that's in the works.
God, he was so dull, wasn't he?
No wonder he didn't come back.
I mean, he did.
Like in the same season.
Yeah,
but that's
just because he's just getting back in.
He was probably on the payroll. Still.
Yeah, he was in his
He was
contract.
yeah.
He hasn't returned since, and I have never seen him in act again. So who knows? Maybe he is in a fucking parallel universe where he can act. No, he's not that bad. I'm trying to think of anyone worse though. But anyway,
What about the woman in that episode?
Woman? What woman?
The one with the computer, and her husband's dead.
Oh, I can't remember her. So yeah, probably her.
Yeah, exactly. See, but all those characters are pretty lame.
Yeah, for a parallel universe, it's very dull. Maybe purposely so.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, maybe. Because Earth is quite. Life is dull. Anyway.
It's moral of the story.
What's the next game? Jamie game.
Um,
Didn't you have a new one?
It's sort of new. It's sort of a game. It's sort of not. So
It's
basically,
new,
this is
sort
called
of.
Breaking Down the Breakdown, and I've pulled up on Save the Cat, which is a great sort of a great site slash sort of resource for writers to sort of get to grips with structure and writing and script and everything like that. And I've pulled up their beat sheet analysis of a film. And I'm going to read some of it, and I want you to try and see how long it will take you to get what this film is. Now, you have seen it. I have checked that you've seen it on Letterboxd.
Oh, you had to check though.
It's always good to check. I don't want to pick anything too easy.
You love the easy.
And what I'll do, I think, to make things even more interesting, is I'll just pick a random point, and then I'll read that.
Start?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'll pick a random beat. So if you didn't realize, so what Save the Cat is basically it breaks down the main beats, which is like the main sort of moments, pivotal moments of a script. And it will go like this. It will go opening image, which is the first thing you see, the setup, so all the character work, the catalyst, which is what sort of triggers the story. You've got the theme stated, which is, self-explanatory. You've got the debate, which is when characters basically decide what to do based on the catalyst. You got break into two, which is to break into act two, which is the new world. You've got fun and games, which is them living in this new world, which is, Wizard of Oz is a great one where Dorothy goes to Oz. You've got the B story, which is the side story. You've got the midpoint, which is when things are either really good or really bad. Usually, I'm simplifying things. We've got bad guys close in, which is when everything starts to go bad. You've got all is lost, which is where the character's at the lowest point and they've completely lost everything. You've got Dark Night of the Soul, which is when the characters basically, after that defeat, they sort of, think about what they've done. You've got Break into Three, which is when they move into the final act. And usually it's triggered by something to give them like purpose to fight whatever they need to fight. And then you've got the finale. So I'm going to just randomly pick. And I'm going to see how long, basically, I'm going to give you a bit and see how long it takes you to guess what the film is.
I want to be in my bed where I'm safe. Although I'm not really safe in my bed, to be honest. It's quite.
I'll go with
quite comfy though.
I'll go with the catalyst. So I'll just read it. Diane makes the bed in Carol Ann's and Robbie's room. She discovers the dead canary, Tweety, in the cage.
Is this puzzle premise also into it as well?
No, that's the catalyst. So Diane makes the bed in Carol Ann's and Robbie's room. She discovers the dead canary, Tweety, in the cage. And then there's a note here which says, a literal canary in the coal mine moment, as Tweety's death signals stranger things will be happening to the Freelings.
Freelings? That's their name. Diane Freeling, Robbie and Caroline.
So it's basically, I assume, a mother goes into her kid's room and discovers that their canary is dead.
Oh, why don't they specify names in films? Why don't they look at the camera and say, I'm Caroline or whatever. Well, I forgot her name. Diane. I'm Diane Freeling. Okay, yeah, go on.
No idea?
No idea.
Okay, we'll let's jump to... I gotta be careful what I say as well. I don't want to just completely just say it.
Slippy.
Let's go with the B story, because this is
B
like
story?
the B story. So the B story is always like the side story.
Okay,
that happens
yeah.
alongside. Stephen Freeling goes to the local college for help. He hasn't gone to work, called the cops, or spoken to the press. He only wants his little girl back. He believes that...
Okay.
Got it? I was just going to finish it. But...
Finish it.
He believes that Dr. Lesh, Ryan, and Marty can help.
Is it The Exorcist?
I'll give you 3 guesses and then
What the hell? How is that not The Exorcist?
So we'll continue, and we'll go.
I'm fuming.
We'll jump to.
Is it horror though?
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll jump to All Is Lost.
Okay, all is.
Lewis Teague stops by.
Who are all these
He's head of the construction company that Stephen works for. They built Costa Verde. In a perfect whiff of death moment, Teague and Stephen walk up to the cemetery on the hill. It's revealed that Costa Verde was once a cemetery. I'm not going to read any more because you should. I'm not. Yeah.
What? No.
So Lewis
So a
Teague stops
construction
by, head of
worker-
construction company that Stephen works for. They built Costa Verde.
What
I
is
hope I
that?
pronounced that right. Wow.
Is that a church? Do you know what it is?
I know, because I'm reading it.
Costa
And then, in a
Verde.
perfect whiff of death moment, Teague and Stephen walk up to the cemetery on the hill. It's revealed that Costa Verde was once a cemetery, but the company relocated it to build their homes. So sort of like you've got the
It's
horror.
like on Indian burial ground.
Yeah, that's
Kind
some
of
shit.
jazz.
Jazz.
Yeah, I still don't know.
No. Okay. Let's
Lewis
go.
from the construction company does
Let's go
not
back to the
ring a bell.
front. To the top. To the front. To the beginning.
Canary.
Opening image. This should really help
I
you.
thought that was a canary.
No, that was the catalyst.
Ah.
Opening image. The national anthem plays on television, and it's the end of night broadcast. Welcome to the all-American family in suburbia. The golden retriever, E-Buzz, wanders through the family home, into everyone's room, searching for snacks. So you've got national anthem.
God, I assume it's the American national anthem.
National anthem playing on television. Lovely suburban
That's the
house.
French.
And there's a dog that wanders into everyone's room searching for snacks. That is the opening image.
I don't think I've seen this film.
So we've got a dead canary that the
Yeah.
mother finds. We've got a construction person saying, "Oh, hang on, we've built something on a burial ground." We've got a side story about what was it? I've forgotten. What was it? What was the side
That was
story?
the side story. That was the construction. This was the side story.
Oh, it's Stephen goes to college. He hasn't gone to work, called the cops, or spoken to the press. He wants his little girl back. So there's a little girl, I assume, that's gone missing.
But you should know she's gone missing.
I do.
Okay, she has gone missing. Okay, she hasn't been possessed like in The Exorcist. The little girl's gone missing. Is it? It's not going to be the ring. So I was thinking the well. Fell on the well. A little girl's, and there's 3 of them. No, 4 of them.
For what?
The family, the freelings.
Oh yeah, I think so. Yeah, the mother.
They're not so free now. They're dead.
Alright.
Wait, can I get the year of this film?
I can't give it away. I'll give you the decade.
The decade, sure.
80s.
Oh my god, that does not give anything away.
Okay, let's go to the midpoint. This should help you a lot. Diane speaks to Carol Ann with the paranormal investigators. She says she's afraid of the light. Dr. Lesh tells her to stay away from it as it could be dangerous to a living person. Carol Ann then screams, saying there's something with her, something menacing with its growling. The stakes are raising and the clock is ticking as they only have a matter of time to rescue their little girl lost in the ether.
I really don't think I've seen this film.
Later, Dr. Lesh and her colleagues discuss the strange phenomenon which they've never experienced before. Ryan suggests there may be a portal to find the girl in, tying A and B stories together. So, Diane speaks to Caroline with the paranormal investigator. She says she's afraid of the light. She screams. She's like, "Oh, there's something with me." And then,
Is this
amount of time to...
any of the Insidious films?
Not in the 80s, no, mate. And not that old. Okay, you're really struggling, so I might read out the premise because the log line. If you don't get it, I mean, anyway. After an all-American suburban family is suddenly haunted by ghosts,
The Freelings,
and their youngest child is abducted within the home,
Caroline.
They must call upon a paranormal specialist to help return their daughter or lose her forever to the spirit world. What is this film from the 80s?
Any film from the 80s to the 20... any horror film. Any horror film. What? Wait, it's... So...
After an all-American suburban family...
Well, yeah, so basically they get haunted. The
it's
girl's in
haunted by
trouble.
ghosts.
They
Their
get
youngest
some
girls
paranormal...
abducted within the home.
Within the home.
I am, emphasizing that because that's
Within
important.
the home.
They must then call upon paranormal specialists to help return their daughter or forever.
She gets abducted. She's not... She gets abducted. Like, she gets taken through a portal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Is this portal maybe a TV?
Maybe, because that was the opening image.
What? The TV?
Yep. The national anthem playing through the TV at the beginning.
So what? That doesn't mean it's the poltergeist.
Hey, you got it!
I did.
Poltergeist. 1982.
That was quite tough. That's
pretty good. Common misconception. Not directed by Steven Spielberg, but he helped write it, and I think he produced it. Directed by is it Toby or Tobe Hooper? I don't know. I don't know if it's Toby or... I don't think it's Toby because it'd be a Y, wouldn't
yeah,
it?
Tobe.
Good
old Tobe.
Yeah, okay.
That was fun though.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
We are running... We're getting on, but do you want to do a quick Bus's Brain Box? Or?
Yeah, let's do a couple of Bus's Brain Box.
Okay, let's
Give me a number.
Let's do it. Number 1. Oh, but Bus's Brain... Explain what it is.
It's a riddle game where I give Jake questions and riddles. And
riddles and
go listen to the other podcast for the explanation as well.
You can't say that. You can't bribe them. Right.
Nah, it's a quiz and you'll get the gist of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm still trying to get the gist of it.
Give me a number.
Let's go number... I think I finished on number 4 last time, so let's go number 5.
Number 5. Okay. Well, if Scooby-Doo said rubber, rubber, dubba, dubba... Wait, let me see that again. If Scooby-Doo said rubber, rubber, dubba, dubba, all you'd hear is rubber, 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 rubber. What is Scooby-Doo afraid of?
Flubber?
Flubber! Yeah. He is scared of flubber. Rubber, 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 rubber.
Okay.
Give me another. Give me.
I want to. Why does Scooby-Doo keep appearing?
Because he's fun.
Episode
Goofy.
Episode number 6. Sorry,
Episode
I'm losing
6.
my mind here. Went downhill when I got that on the wrong film director wrong, and it's just gone downhill from there.
I'm always in a hurry at this time, but never learn. The traffic is always bad, and I always forget my watch. So what time is it?
Does it say film?
Yep.
Can you read it again, please?
I'm always in a hurry at this time, but never learn. The traffic is always bad.
Never what, sorry? Never learn.
Never learn. I'm always in a hurry at this time, but never learn. The traffic is always bad, and I always forget my watch. So what time is it?
Okay, time. Is time in the time? It won't be that obvious.
I mean, not time the word, but maybe an element of time.
Clock, tick, tock.
Not that kind of element.
Time. Future. Back to the future. Time. Being late. Something to do with time. Alice in Wonderland. Time.
I'm always in a hurry at this time, but never learn. The traffic is always bad.
Okay, you emphasize traffic there.
And I always forget my watch.
So we do with cars or vehicles?
At this time, the traffic is always bad.
Traffic. Motorway, cars, speed.
This time? This time?
Yeah, you keep saying
Traffic?
time. It's not really helpful, is it?
At this time, the traffic's really bad.
Yeah, you're just repeating it. It's not making any more sense. At this time, the traffic is really bad.
I should wait an hour because, you know, at this time the traffic's really bad.
Rush hour?
Rush hour!
Okay.
We got there. That was probably really high for you guys, but you know. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah. That's how I feel.
Huh? Have what?
I'm getting there.
We're getting there. Hard yards.
Number 7, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely. If I suck, if you suck, if she suck, who sucks?
Is this a film?
Yep.
Suck. Ghostbusters?
Ooh, nope. Like the thinking.
Say it again, although I don't think I want to hear you say it again, but say it again anyway.
If I suck, if you suck, if she suck, who sucks?
We suck.
No.
Everyone sucks. Sucks what, though? Or just sucks as in
Just
you suck?
I used it as sucks as in,
What?
they suck.
As in you're a loser?
They're crap, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But I do see the implications.
Yeah, there could be many. I don't want to say them, but there could be many implications. So like, okay, so everyone's like a loser. Is that what it is? Like it's like a loser club.
I mean, I guess the outcasts.
Okay.
It's not intended, but yeah.
Oh, no, there's a girl. I was gonna say Lost Boys. There's a girl in it. Is it Lost Boys?
What did you say, Lost Boys? It is Lost Boys.
Oh my god!
Because they're vampires.
There probably is a girl in that somewhere. I just can't remember.
Somewhere, but I just burst she in there because
make it more confusing. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah,
really appreciate it.
So no. Do you want another one? You're doing quite well today.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave it there because I'm doing really well and I don't want to ruin it.
Okay.
Basically. I don't want to ruin my streak.
He doesn't want to ruin his streak, guys.
And we will conclude this week's episode, with just a quick little. We usually say about what screens we've been seeking, but we're gonna now just quickly do a film which we think you should seek. What screens you should. Okay, this is a terrible way of saying that. We just basically want to recommend a film that you should watch.
Yeah. Which ones you should seek?
That maybe I don't know. Is yours like niche or?
It'd be funny if we did the same one.
That would be.
That'd be the chances of that of all the films in the world, in the universe.
Why don't you show me?
No. Well, it'll be funny. Do you want to go first?
Yeah, mine's
from 1954, I think.
Ooh, mine's not from 1954.
I thought you were gonna say
with confidence.
I think it's 1954.
I don't know when mine's from. Hang on, mine's from 1994.
Mine's 1960. I forget.
Mine is Cemetery Man.
Oh yeah, that was a good film. We
Or
watched
Cemetery
together.
Man. Depends how you want to pronounce it. Or also known as Delamore. I think that's his other title. Rupert Everett in a Italian giallo comedy horror film. It is a horror, but it feels like it goes through about 4 different genres. It's very explicit, so maybe don't watch it if you there's a lot of like nudity and sex and blood and a lot of everything really, but it's just about this guy who guards the cemetery from dead people.
Everything
it's kind of like a zombie film, but
lad needs.
Pretty much.
But carry on.
It's so good. In a not even like it's so bad. It's good. It legit is a fantastic film. It's super stylish. Rupert Everett is brilliant in it. It's just it's a film that kind of just wants to seduce you into this very kind of dreamy but also mental sort of world, and it is quite funny and it's quite. I wouldn't say it's a comedy, but it's got a very unique tone to it. But yeah, it's on Amazon Prime, so go watch it for free or for Amazon Prime fee.
That sounds good. Mine's
1960. You say?
Yeah. Can you guess what it is? Nah. Mine is Peeping Tom.
Oh.
It's a good film. It's a good film. It's about a man who works at a film studio, and like he sort of like takes photos of women in his spare time, like as kind of as a job, but also not as a job. And he also goes around. Well, it is in the was it synopsis? So it's not like a spoiler. He goes around killing women to get their reactions, and he puts it together as like a documentary sort of thing. He's doing, and like as you do casually, and yeah, he's sort of like befriends people, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm doing a documentary. Do you want to see me do this thing?" I don't know. And he murders him.
He says exactly that.
And yeah, he's basically a creep, and that's what a creep
It
is.
is a really, really damn good
And
film.
we should redefine that as being a creep. To be fair,
that's what we take away from this 1960 film.
Yeah.
No, it's incredible. Actually, when we did our discussions on horror reboots and remakes, that was in my head.
Oh, was it?
But I
Yeah,
felt that
yeah,
it was so revered that I didn't want to touch it.
Yeah.
But I think probably time has passed enough.
Yeah, I can see a remake being done of that. That'd be quite.
But it's so. I think what that film weirdly, it's like it's very grounded, but it's also like really stylish and like the sets and everything and the color and the. It's kind of got this very saturated sort of, like purposely feels like it's shot in a studio look because it is a lot of it is in studios, isn't it? Yeah, that's a great one. So yeah, that would be us. Go check out our YouTube channel, Innocent Clowns Productions, where we make short films with no money and no real ideas. But yeah, go check out because we have some horror films on there and some more coming up. And tune in next week for another episode of Screen Seekers. So yeah, bye for now.
Bye.